Okay, also joining us right now is Josh Kolsrud. He's joining us by phone. He's a great attorney. Josh, let me ask you, this guy is going to trial. His attorney has claimed his innocence. He says, don't jump. I'll tell you exactly what his attorney said. There are many moving parts to this sensationalized case, and Isaac's involvement has been exaggerated. Please remember that Mr. Apodaca is innocent until proven guilty, and we intend on taking this case to trial so the jury can flesh out the fact from fiction. So let me ask you, Josh, do you believe that what we just witnessed was a confession?
Well, I'll tell you, that's a very bold statement from a defense attorney, and I would expect nothing less. Yes, the information on the recording is definitely a confession. And not only that, I reviewed the entire case file, including the aggravated battery arrest that he committed against Karina just a few months earlier. And this is obviously an escalation. So in that case, which he later pled out to a lesser included charge, or maybe it was dismissed, but he kept Karina, the co-defendant, in the room. He refused to let her leave, and he beat her, in her words, like the Hulk. And this is a very similar situation with Grace, where he was charged with unlawful imprisonment, and with the text messages. When I first read them, the biggest question to me was, how close in time was he trying to communicate with his now girlfriend to kill Grace? And it was during the time that she was there and when she was asleep. So obviously this was premeditated. He was trying to talk this obviously very disturbed girlfriend into doing something, and he was successful in doing so.
Greg, I want you to take a listen to Kiara McCauley. That's the co-defendant, the girlfriend, maybe the fiance. It's hard to figure out. But here she is talking about a secret organization.
So there's an organization that Isaac is in charge of. I probably shouldn't be saying this to a guy.
I saw the messages about it. I'm just trying to understand it more,
Well, it's called Ghost. They're like an underground version of cops in a way, but a little more intense and deadly. And they get rid of people who are, in charge of sex trafficking, in charge of anything that has to deal with hurting kids.
I see.
And he kept trying to tell me, just do it, and you're gonna just kill her. Then you'll get ranked up.
Yes.
He had me join. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Greg, what's going on here?
Well, I think she may really believe what she's saying. If you pay attention to her, she tries to illustrate with her hands. And we say illustrate, we're punctuating what our brain is thinking. And usually what you're looking for is that the words, the rhythm of your hands moving and all that all match. And she's doing some emotional eye accessing, looking down into her right as she's recalling facts. Now, who knows what's in her twisted little head there, but she appears to believe what she's saying. She even tries to raise her hands to illustrate. One interesting thing I've noticed with both of these that is odd, really odd, neither of them has an increased blink rate. Everybody should have an increased blink rate when they're under this kind of stress and this kind of duress. But hers doesn't. She shows some grief at one point. Looks like she believes what she's saying.
Let me ask you, Josh, she is going to be an important witness in the case against Isaac. What do you think of her credibility? And obviously, he'll be pointing the finger at her.
He has to. He has to downplay what the text messages said and what they meant. But, when I was reading this, I was looking for, again, I was a prosecutor for a long time doing these types of cases. You want corroboration. And we have that here. So during her post-Miranda interview, she specifically stated that her boyfriend, Isaac, was part of some secret organization and that he asked her to kill Grace and that she would get leveled up because she's an amateur and this is her first time doing this. But it's corroborated by the text messages, because that's exactly what Isaac said to her in the text messages that night when Grace was asleep, when he was trying to convince her to kill him. So you have your corroboration. Now, if you didn't have that corroboration, as a prosecutor, I'm thinking, man, I don't know. I don't know how effective she's going to be. But with this corroboration, it's going to be very difficult for the defense to explain that away.
Josh Kolsrud, so great to connect with you. Thanks so much. Greg Hartley's going to stick around. Still to come, what did Kiara think of her ex, Grace?